What's going on, guys? This is Crozen and welcome to the Viking build. So one of you actually recommended me this build like a few weeks ago, and I made a promise and said I was going to get around towards doing it. So I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, especially that person that wanted to see this build. So here it is. It really only took me like 5 to 10 minutes to come up with this build, and I mainly just messed around with it in PvP, and it was a lot more viable than I thought it would be. So it's similar to my pure quality build, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen that one. I think it was my very first Dark Souls 3 video, and it's got the same concept. This one is also a quality build, meaning that we have 40 strength and 40 dexterity, and similar things towards how that build looked, except this one is at soul level 120, and obviously it is Viking based. So that means we are going to be using the generic Viking weapons that Vikings used, which was straight swords and quick swinging axes, and also spears. Now obviously this is in the Dark Souls 3 terms. Obviously I couldn't use any kind of pike or whatever. Like you see here, Vikings did not use lightning bolts off of their spears, but you guys kind of get the generic terms what I'm saying. I wanted to make it feel like you're playing a Viking, but obviously in Dark Souls 3 terms and in the version of playing it in Dark Souls 3. So it was a lot of fun. Obviously, we're also going to be using the northern armor, and I mainly just went with any small shield that I can use for parrying purposes. But I'm closing in on 20 build guides for this game, which is just insane. I can't believe I even got to that many with this game, but I would like to know what you guys want me to do from here on out. Do you guys want me to continue on doing builds? Do you guys want me to do like some kind of PvP commentary kind of videos? I don't know. Let me know what you guys want to see from here on out. But back to this Viking build. You probably want to start out with the Knight class with this one, since everything is going to be leveled except for luck. So you want to have luck at the lowest minimum stat possible, which is 7, and that is perfect for the Knight. And then from there I can show you guys my stats and everything else about the Viking in general. Alright, so at soul level 120 with the Viking build, we have 34 Vigor, we have 10 Attunement, 40 Endurance, 17 Vitality, 40 Strength and Dexterity, 10 Intelligence, 16 Faith, and 7 Luck with the Knight class. And for my weapons, I am using the Sunlight Straight Sword, the Dragonslayer Spear, and the Eleonora Battle Axe, I guess. And for my shield, I'm using, I don't know how you would pronounce that, the Llewellyn shield. Let's just call it the Llewellyn shield for those of you who know about Oblivion. Also, the Pyroflame, that is in order to use the Karthus Flame Arc. And for those of you who are wondering why I actually have 16 Faith, that is the requirement for the Sunlight Straight Sword. And that way we can also use the Oath of Sunlight with this, which gives us a cool little damage absorption buff, and also we get a little bit more attack power on our weapons. And for my gear, I basically wanted to go with the full northern set. However, as far as the gloves, I don't think it really mattered because the gloves look pretty similar in this game anyways. So I just went with the assassin gloves, and that saved me 1 vitality by doing that. So everything else is basically northern, and then I went with the assassin gloves since that only had 2 weight, and it allowed me to go only at 17 vitality. Now for my rings, I went with the Havel's ring, the Chloranthy ring, the Ring of Favor, and then the Hunter's ring, which got me to 40 dexterity. So I only leveled that up to 35. And I guess that is basically it with this build. This is the character. So what I normally like to do though, and how I normally like to start the fights off, is I basically use the Karthus Flame Arc first with this, since the buff lasts a little bit longer than the Oath of Sunlight buff. And then from there I will go out and cast this buff. And then I will just go ahead and fight with the Sunlight Straight Sword first, and then from there I will switch it up, go out into the Spear, or go out into the Eleonora Axe here, and then that's basically how I use this build. So let me know if you guys like the Viking, and I will be sure to put a little bit more clips here at the end. And like I said a little bit earlier, let me know what you guys want me to do from here on out. Do you want me to continue doing builds? Do you want me to do like some kind of PvP commentary? What do you want me to do? I'm asking all of you guys, so let me know, since you guys are the viewers, and basically I want to accommodate you guys. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.